This segment is sponsored by the local Edward Jones office of Lee Colvin. The host of the show and Edward Jones have an existing business relationship. This event is not a testimonial of services provided by Edward Jones financial advisor Lee Colvin.
Rutherford Issues with Brian Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at WGNSradio.com.
Rutherford Issues is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Are you curious about electric vehicles? MTE's Drive EV program has resources to help you learn. DriveEV.com. Online, we've got Edward Jones financial advisor Lee Colvin joining us here this morning. Came in on two wheels.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. You?
I am loving life.
Yeah.
It's
I actually
good.
watched. I turned on the video cameras outside so I could see you pull in, and there was some air.
That would be pretty astounding.
So,
I'd pay to watch that
one. We catch some good things on the little doorbell camera.
There you go.
So, you seeing, enjoying the fall weather, I guess?
Man, I'm loving this. I'm loving the weather. I hate getting the reminder, Friday night, Saturday morning, oh, hey, your lawn needs to be wet enough that we can aerate on Monday.
Oh.
Guess I know what I'm doing for the weekend.
It's supposed to rain Saturday night.
It was this past.
Oh,
I had to water
week.
all weekend.
Oh, all weekend.
But it's
should have
right.
just put it off another
it's
week.
All right. Yeah,
Mother Nature would have handled it.
That's right.
Well,
how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm
Great.
good. You come in and every couple of weeks and impart some wisdom. And today we're looking at National Financial Security Month, huh?
Definitely.
That's October, I guess.
We're happening right here in October. It's a great time. Brian, if you're retired, it's easy to let your finances go on autopilot. But while October is National Retirement Security Month, why not just take that extra few days, review, prepare, plan? It's a good time to revisit some areas that maybe can impact your long-term financial security and look at how to help your money last for a lifetime.
You are going to take us through about 5 points here of some things that maybe we should revisit. Managing your withdrawal rate, estimating your health care cost, considering when to take Social Security, avoid investing too conservatively, and keeping your generosity in check. So, first of all, maybe let's take a look at managing your withdrawal rate.
Absolutely. You will likely need to tap into your retirement accounts, your IRA, your 401k, other similar employer-sponsored plans. But think carefully about how much income you withdraw every year. If you take out too much, especially in the early years of your retirement, then you risk outliving your resources. You have the option to withdraw from these accounts at age 59 and a half. And once you turn 73, you'll be required to take out at least a certain amount each year based on your age and account balance.
Okay, so good reminders there. Healthcare cost. That's something as we get older, we obviously have to take a look at. Estimating that healthcare cost.
Absolutely. When you turn 65, Brian, you will be eligible for Medicare. But you may still need a Medicare supplement plan, both of which will require premium payments, and you'll probably also incur a variety of other unreimbursed expenses for doctor visit copays, deductibles, maybe prescription drugs and vision, hearing, and dental care. Additionally, about 70% of adults ages 65 and older will need some form of long-term support. And this is all according to the Department of Health and Human Services, being a government agency. This may also include a paid home health aide, which today averages $77,792 per year for a home health aide.
Wow.
An assisted living residence averages $70,500 per year. Or nursing home care with a private room, obviously that's separate from a semi-private room, for a private room would cost $127,750 per year. And these are all different cost estimates that are coming from Genworth's 2024 Cost of Care Survey.
Very interesting.
So, when you're looking at this, the cost of your retirement, these things can add up.
Yeah.
So be realistic when budgeting your health care expenses in retirement, but also know that not all, maybe not, depending on the need, maybe not many of these expenses would all be paid by Medicare.
Well, with October being National Retirement Security Month, we're looking at just a few points, kind of a guide for retirees. The third thing to consider here is when to take Social Security.
Great question. When do we take? You can start receiving monthly Social Security checks at age 62. So as early as 62. But the thing that most folks don't understand or realize or feel the full detriment of might be, and I'm saying might be, this can depend on each person, your payments will generally be larger if you wait until your full retirement age of 66 or 67, depending on your year of birth. The size of your payments will max out at age 70. So the longer you work or the longer you wait to take Social Security, the higher the potential payment. And if you believe that you have longevity working in your favor, and you can afford to wait, then you may well be better off by delaying Social Security as long as possible.
Lee, as we move along here, Lee Colvin, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, with us today. Let's talk about investing and avoiding maybe doing that too conservatively.
So, Brian, once you've retired, you might think that you should take as few chances with your investments as possible. After all, you have less time for those things to bounce back from a downturn than you did during your working years. Nonetheless, it's important to consider keeping a reasonable percentage of growth-oriented investments in your portfolio to help you stay ahead of inflation. Even at a low rate, inflation can erode your purchasing power over time, and you don't want that to cause a detrimental problem to your long-term savings and having enough to live for your lifetime. Final
point here, generosity and keeping that in check. I know as we go along, we're a generous people, aren't we?
We definitely are. If you have grown children who need financial help or grandchildren heading to college someday.
You mean if? I've never seen one child that didn't want money. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interject.
Fair. You would no doubt like to do what you can to assist them.
Sure.
However, the hard truth is that they have more time than you to find workable financial solutions, whereas if you deplete your funds through your generosity, then you could put yourself in a precarious position. So be as giving as you can afford, but try not to go beyond that. By preserving your financial independence, you'll end up benefiting your family as well.
Lee, retirement, it's one of those things that you work decades to get to enjoy this time of life. And I think these points here are just to make sure that we're financially stable, right?
Retirement is an enjoyable time of your life, Brian. And if you can feel financially stable, it's beautiful. Mm-hmm. But the only way that you can try to give yourself a better chance of feeling financially stable is to take time to check in periodically to keep that stability on track.
So for those listening that maybe have not done this, are working toward this, need some help with this, a financial advisor is a great person to turn to help you decipher and help you come to decisions on many of these items. If someone listening doesn't have a financial advisor, I'm sure you'd be glad to talk to them, or someone here in Rutherford County with Edward Jones.
Absolutely. There's a lot of Edward Jones advisors here in the local community, and we all come with different levels of expertise, different years of knowledge in different ways, from different career backgrounds, different education backgrounds, different desires of what parts of the financial picture we like to help folks with. So please feel free to give our office a call. You can reach us at 615-907-7056. Again, that's 615-907-7056. We'd be more than happy to talk to you, ask a few questions, assess where you are, and then try to connect you with the best advisor locally to meet your needs.
Edward Jones financial advisor Lee Colvin joining us today here on the show.